the stage, so to speak. You may begin when you're ready.
In forensic speaking, many serious competitors are often unfairly judged by judges who are simply taken from the community rather than an experienced pool of personnel. One example of this is at a recent tournament and in multiple tournaments 2 years ago, a competitor, being me at the recent one and Paul Brule as the other example, while performing a composition of multiple poems, have received mixed reviews from judges, where one is saying, great job on rhythm and enunciation while speaking quickly, that is essential to the piece and a very hard skill to learn. Now that judge is clearly one of the more experienced ones taken from the better pool. However, in the very next round on each case, the less experienced judge, basing their judgment and ranking on enjoyment rather than the deeper meaning of the piece or the technical difficulty of the piece, said, while not understanding the piece itself, said to not enunciate so punctually and speed up on certain parts and slow down on others. The poem in this example was taken from a song of sung poetry, and therefore the rhythm was vital. J.G. Verlinden states in his article, The Metacritical Model for Judging Oral Interpretive Events in Forensics, from the National Forensics Journal, states that the performer decides how best to communicate to an audience a work of literary art in its intellectual, emotional, and aesthetic entirety. But he also says that when oral interpretation is performed as a forensic event, the critical decisions leading to the final product are often ignored as the judge as they focus on emotional value. And the emphasis on the performance by oral interpretation judges is documented by Polias, who found that only 14% reflected a concern with the literature and technical aspect rather than personal enjoyment. This further exemplifies how inexperienced judges can sacrifice the competitive integrity of forensic speaking for simple enjoyment. Thank you.
Good job.